Law of attraction, the no effort method. There's a way to obtain your goals, manifest what you want, sometimes with no effort. And today in this video, I'm going to show you how to attract things with no effort. So, the first thing to realize in order to manifest things with no effort in this two-step process is the first thing is in order to manifest things without effort, you have to realize that you are attracting things all the time. You're attracting things all the time. So just like think of a time when you actually someone was attracted to you and you really didn't do anything. You were at a grocery store, you were at a bar, you were at a work convention, whatever, and this person just approached you because they were attracted to you. Or let's just say someone approached you for a job that you didn't apply for or sought out. They watched you, whoever they are, watched you and wanted to hire you or wanted to work with you with no effort to yourself. So that in this case shows that you are attracting things all the time, whether you realize it or not. So under this first of two steps, to peel back the onion layer on your already attracting things all the time is you want to take a look at what's already working for you because you're attracting things, things are coming. Look and see what you're attracting already. So for me, it was all about surveys. And my mom was really big about making milk money. The whole time we grew up, it was about milk money and, making 50 cents, a dollar, $2 here and there, and it adds up and we buy like a meal or something. So milk money has been real important to me because that's how I grew up. And so I was praying for like this big thing. I was goaling for this big thing I was wanting to manifest. I don't know what I was wanting to manifest, but it looked different than what life brought to me. So what life brought to me actually was surveys, and it was paid surveys, but I overlooked it because I wanted to do something different. I had an idea in my head and it just wasn't really matching that idea that I wanted to come out. So once I realized, and this is what you need to realize for, realizing that you're already attracting things already, is that you attract what's in your environment to select. So if let's just say like a singer, Alicia Keys was discovered in New York, just kind of singing, doing her thing. On the other hand, if she was in a smaller town or a state, that would not have happened that way. It would have had to have happened in how her environment would have allowed it to happen. So I wanted milk money. That was my intention, but I wasn't open to how my environment was bringing that to me. And it was with surveys. Once I accepted, surveys and I found alternative ways to make my milk money, and it was something that was already working. I had already attracted the opportunity by people seeing my work or on LinkedIn that was coming. So look, so the same thing goes for you. You need to look and see what's already working. So the second thing under this, you're already attracting under this first step, and we'll move on to the second one. But the first one is, you know, what are some things that are already waiting for your response? So for me, it was invitations and opportunities in my email that I just wasn't even really being responsible and looking through. But that could look like an intuitive nudge. It could also look like love. It could also, as well look like invitations and opportunities. So, what are some things in your life that are waiting for your response? Because those are things that you've already attracted and are just waiting for you to make the next move. So be open to see what life has already brought to you. So, like I said, I wanted the milk money, but I wasn't open to how my environment was going to manifest that for me. But once I took that principle and accepted with what do I have and build from there, the opportunities came. Okay, so that's a wealth mindset. You're attracting things already. So the second step in attracting things without effort under the law of attraction is introducing to you or bringing light to inertia from a different perspective. So inertia, so the first part was identifying that you're already attracting things. So inertia is going to help us in practical use actually start attracting things. So inertia, to make it as simple as possible, is when something or someone bumps into you or a thing. right? So let's think about a ball and you throw another ball and it moves it when it was at a state of rest. It's you driving in the car and hitting your brakes, and so your state of rest was thrown off. So that's inertia, no different when someone kind of bumps into you. Hey, watch out. It's no different than that. So you're at a state of rest, okay? And what this looks like, what inertia looks like in real life is inertia in real life is represented by emails because your email box was at a state of rest, and then here comes this message transmission, boom, hit your email. It's the same with letters, offer letters, any types of letters, invitations, connections, feedback, even nepotism, and there's so many different offers. So your email, your connection, whatever was at a state of rest, and really and truly at no direct effort from you. This opportunity came with some motion and hit you. Now, again, for me, it was email invitations, it was surveys, things that had already came to me in motion that I didn't even have to really work for. I just had to respond. So here's a cosmic shift for inertia. Just like when someone bumps into you and you could just literally just fall to the floor if you don't stop, when opportunities come to you, like something through your email, an invitation or an opportunity, you could really get the momentum of that bump to where you're not really doing any work. You see, whenever they hit the momentum towards me of wanting to do the survey, I just said okay. And so I didn't have to fight for it. It was already there. It was attracted to me. So there are some things that are attracted to you that comes to you. And if you use the law of inertia, you could use that momentum that they use to come to you to really maximize and obtain the manifestation that you wanted to attract or that was attracted to you without any or minimal effort to you. So now that we have those two steps, which are really good, and they are that you're attracting things already, and the law of inertia brings things to you or makes things happen with no effort to you. And now, I mentioned nepotism. Nepotism is the same in inertia because someone gets a job that didn't really do anything. It's that push, and because of that push, they get the job. So the call to action for you is, and you probably guessed it, but it's a 5-minute exercise. Just 5 minutes. So surely you have 5 minutes to really open up to the things that you are attracting already. So I do want you to take 5 minutes to go through your email, go through your spam and your junk, because some really good, legit things go through there, not just bad, and your journals if you have it. And then I want you to take that 5 minutes to look for 3 opportunities that you have missed. And I want you to spend some time to actually pursue it. Allow that inertia to do that heavy lifting and attracting things in full circle towards you. Okay. So if you do that, life will work with you to bring what is already coming to you. You as a consumer, you just have to be open to receive what the universe brings to you, because things are coming all the time. You just want to make sure you're open to receive the right thing. And then so that's how you are able to use the law of attraction with the no effort method. Now, that was a loaded piece, but that was just in 2 easy steps. Number one, you're already attracting things. And number two, the law of inertia makes it easy for you because momentum is already done in sealing that attraction. So that's all I have for you today, and I hope that was very useful. If you actually do this and it works out, message me, and I'd love to invite you on here and talk to you about it through that process, because we talk about the promise and the end result a lot, but I want to put some emphasis on what it actually took to get there in real life. So I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and happy manifesting, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.